The following is a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals are brought to you by Wagner Auto, Hermanson Endodontics, Leisure Palace Pools and Spas, and Xander Auto Parts.
Good toe drag move with a shot. He scores! Jared Beck on the power play, and the Caps lead at 1-0. 11:56 to go in the first period.
And also by the Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Beck Motor Company, Brittany Scheffelbein American Family Insurance, and AirTech Heating and Cooling.
Behind the nets, the Caps have another time. There's a backhand in front. It goes in! Ashton Grease scores. What a pass from Jared Beck. Ashton Grease gets the goal, and the Caps lead at 2-1.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Weatherall, Pure Dental Clinic, the Governor's Inn, and Ferding Electric.
Now a 2-on-1 for the Capitals. Matheson is back, Sanderson and Huxley. Sanderson in, his shot, he scores! Sanderson scores both overtime winners for the Capitals this season, and they win it 5-4.
And now to the call of the game, here's the voice of the Capitals, John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you, or afternoon still, as we welcome you here to Dordt College as the Oahe Capitals take on the Sioux Center Storm here in the first game of two this weekend here at Dordt College. As the Sioux Center Storm at 0-4 in the season, lost last night at the Yankton Bucks as they are still looking for that first win. The Capitals are looking to get back on that win column after they lost their first game last Saturday to the Brookings Rangers in an 8-0 loss to the Rangers. But now the Caps come back here looking for their fourth win of the year, and they come in looking for two wins. And this is the first time that the Oahe Capitals are here at Sioux Center, playing since the 2018-19 season. It's been 3 years in a row where Sioux Center, the varsity team, has come to the Expo Center in Fort Pierce, so it's been a long time since we've been out here at Sioux Center at Dordt College. But the Caps and Sioux Center Storm taking play here tonight and then tomorrow morning at 11:45 as the Caps, again, looking for a 4-1 start to the season. There was just two games yesterday. We're the only game today and just two games tomorrow. A really short weekend across the state for boys varsity. We'll check girls varsity as well in the pregame show. But we look at the standings right now, the Oahe Capitals, because of where, just 4 games in, but they're sitting in fourth place. Brookings at number 5 right now. They're 3-2. The Capitals at 3-1. The Mitchell Marlins at 3-0-1 have one more point than the Capitals so far. And the Rushmore Thunder at 4-0. Sioux Falls 1 at 5-0. The only 2 undefeated teams left in the state. And we're just in the fourth weekend of the year. 3 weekends in, we had just 2 undefeated teams left after the Capitals lost last Saturday. Here on Brandon Valley and Sioux Center, they're all looking for win number 1 still. Here on lost last night. Brandon Valley not playing this weekend. But it is Sioux Center looking for one of 2 wins here this weekend. Brandon Valley is playing this weekend. They're playing Sioux Falls tomorrow. So Huron didn't get their chance to get their first win, but Sioux Center looking for their first win. Brandon Valley will be looking for their first win tomorrow as well, but the Caps have other ideas in front of them. Colin Lee in net once again for the Capitals, says he's coming in with that goals against average that has gone up to 3.84, and save percentage has dipped to 8.79, but that can easily go right back up. But this Sioux Center team is not a team that gets a whole lot of shots off. They nearly won a game against the Rushmore Thunder. They lost 3-2. But they were outshot in that game by about 40. And so it's a team they were able to take advantage of the few shots that they had. They were outshot last night to Yankton 34-28 in a 4-2 win for the Yankton Bucks, as it was goals scored by Aiden DeJager and Graydon Van Essen, the 2 goal scorers for Sioux Center. They made it a 3-1 game and a 4-2 game. They were down by 3 both times they scored to pull within 2, but never got any closer than that. As the Yankton Bucks are somewhat of a surprise this year. The Yankton Bucks right now at 3-4, and the way things are shaking out in the early part of the season, they're putting themselves in a pretty good spot to make their first ever varsity state tournament. And that would be a lot of fun for the Yankton Bucks to be able to participate in the their first ever varsity state tournament in Brookings at the middle of March. But the Oahe Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm here from the Sioux Center Vernon at the campus of Dordt College here in Sioux Center. The lone trip to Iowa, the only team outside of the state of South Dakota, but we're here in Iowa for a couple games. Caps will play here today, and then they'll play tomorrow morning at 11:45. We'll check girls' scores. The Oahe Capitals got their first game in yesterday after being the only team to not play in the first 3 weeks of the season. And they're going to play again later on tonight. We'll have the details on that. We'll talk about the girls' varsity ranks as well coming up here in just a little bit. But when we return, we will talk with Coach John Katilnik, who is stepping in for Steve Steele here this weekend. We'll talk with Coach Katilnik after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Hi, this is Ashton Grease, captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on 104.5 Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Back to the pregame show here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Joining me is Coach John Katilnik, stepping in for Coach Steele here this weekend. And, Coach, as we get ready for this weekend out in Sioux Center, first time being here in 4 years that the Caps are playing here in Sioux Center. What's maybe some of the challenges of getting to basically a new rink where you haven't seen it in 4 years?
You know, it's part of home ice advantages. You know your boards, you know how the puck bounces off them, you know some of the bad spots in the ice. So that's just something the guys are going to have to do in warm-ups is, ring pucks around the boards to see how the puck does come off. Goalies, it's always a different situation. Again, they have points of reference that they look at in the rink. So, those are all things that you do in warm-ups at any new facility.
So far, Sioux Center 0-3 right now in the season, but they almost took one of two games against Rushmore, losing 3-2. Got heavily outshot, but still only lost by 3-2. What does that say about a team like Sioux Center?
Great goaltending, and then I know they have a good goalie. I think we've seen that with the scores all year, is that the scores are not predictable, and teams have upset teams, and so it'll be interesting to see how they play.
Dealing with a little bit of some sickness going through the team. Some guys not here, but otherwise, it's a chance for some of these guys to step up and have an opportunity to make some plays here tonight.
Yeah, we talked about adversity a lot earlier in the year in terms of just, either you have a bad shift or a bad game or bad calls go your way. It's just about overcoming that adversity, and that's exactly what we have right here. We had some sickness go through the team and missing some guys. Corbin Beestrom's out. So some guys are going to step up, and that's just the opportunity they have.
And Aiden Dozark, who didn't play last week, and Grayson Hunsley didn't play last week, they're back in the lineup, and those are two big names to have back in your lineup.
Absolutely. Grayson is just phenomenal having him back on D. He's got a good head on him. Dozark, his offensive awareness, his puck movement, both good guys to have back in the lineup.
Colin Lee getting the start again, and he's going to be the starter pretty much all year. But for him tonight, especially early on, as you mentioned a little bit for the goalies to kind of get their point of reference and everything like that, how key is a start for him to maybe see the puck a couple different times early on?
Yeah, Colin's a guy who loves shots. He likes shots, and he likes lots of them. So, getting those first couple of shots, the feel for the puck, and that just gets the blood flowing, and I'm sure he'll do great.
Special teams, obviously, power play has looked good, just haven't been able to find the back of the net yet. In a game like this, or just in general, trying to get that first one, has there been more emphasis on practice about it, or has it been same, we're just going to keep going to work on it, and eventually something will find the back of the net?
Coach Steele worked on some finishing drills this last week, getting guys to the net and really just hammering that puck home. And, that's just where I feel like our power play has just come up a little short, is we've got pucks in the net, just haven't had that chance to bury that rebound.
So what's going to be now the biggest reason here tonight because it's a 2-game weekend, you'll play here again tomorrow morning, but what's going to be the biggest reason for the Caps to get the first win tonight?
Just coming off, that loss to Brookings 8-0, looking for a confidence builder, get the guys momentum back. We started the year strong, so just a big confidence booster, knowing how these guys can play hockey really well, and just letting them see what they can do.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back more of the pregame show next year in Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Of Pierre.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Newmiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Steve Steele, the head coach for the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on 104.5 Capital City Rock and CapitalCityRock.com.
As we welcome you back here to Sioux Center, as we getting closer to a puck drop between the Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm here this evening, as the Caps looking to go to 4-1 this season. The Sioux Center Storm looking for their first win still of the 2022-23 season. They come in at 0-4 on the year after their loss last night to the Yankton Bucks. We look at the girls varsity side. The Oahe Capitals, they played just one game. Everybody else has played at least 3 games so far in the season, other than the Oahe Capitals. They played last night against the Mitchell Marlins and end up losing 4-2. But it was a good first game for the Caps in that first contest of the season, as it was a 4-2 win for the Marlins over the Caps. But for Oahe, the 2 goal scorers, it was Elliot Birch and Emily Nemec that got the 2 goals. Katie Reese and Bradley Kafka each got assists on those 2 goals. As in nets, Abigail Stewart-Fromm made 27 saves on 31 shot attempts, as it was Sadie Clute that had 14 saves on 16 shot attempts. Here tonight, the Capitals will be hosting the Rushmore Thunder. Our first broadcast for the girls varsity will be next week Sunday. It'll be part of a split doubleheader between the boys and the girls, with the boys playing first in Sioux Falls at around 10:45, and then it will be the girls to play around 2:15. We'll have both of those games on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as the girls will be looking for their first win here tonight. They'll be in Aberdeen next Saturday before then going to Sioux Falls on Sunday. And we'll have that game for you, on the Sunday game for you, on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Here tonight, and we look at yesterday's game with the Sioux Center Storm and the Yankton Bucks. There was 34 shots on net for the Yankton Bucks. Christian Richards made 30 saves on 34 shots. Luke Myers is most likely getting the start here today, and then maybe they go back to Richards or they go with Myers for both these games. But it is going to be, we assume that it will be Luke Myers that will be in the net for the Sioux Center Storm. Keenan Wagner had 26 saves on 28 shots. And so far, Yankton has been maybe the surprise of the league to this point, that they have got themselves 3 wins so far and 3-4 on the season. They've already played 7 games. This is the Capitals' 5th game of the year. You look at the other way, Huron has played 3 games so far. They've only played the 3 games. That's the fewest in any of the games for the South Dakota boys varsity hockey. And the Caps will host Huron on December 30th. That'll be their next home game right after the Christmas break, right before we get to New Year's. They'll host Huron on that Friday night. We will not have that broadcast, but then our next broadcast will be the first of the year when they go to travel to Rushmore. And that'd be another split boys and girls doubleheader, with the girls playing first and the boys playing second out at the Thunderdome in Rushmore. And we'll have both those for you on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Again, Colin Lee will get the start for the Capitals, looking for his 4th win, 3.84 goals against average, .879 save percentage. And for Luke Myers, who again we assume is going to be the guy that's going to be the starter, he has got to a 5.5 goals against average, .891 save percentage, and 0-2. He has made 90 saves on 101 shots in just two games. So he is averaging 50.5 shots in 2 games so far in the season. Colin Lee in 4 games, while he played through three full games and saw about another 5 in the 4th game. He has 99 shots against and 87 saves on those 99 shots. So a full game and then some, and he's got 2 less shots on goal than what Luke Myers has. Christian Richards in 2 games has seen 84 shots in total. He had a 50 shot game. He made 43 saves on 50 shots for Sioux Center in his first game before getting those 28 saves last night. The Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm coming up here from Dordt College. Yeah, the campus of Dordt College, as Dordt played just a little while ago. We're getting this game started on time. There's no South Dakota game before us. Dordt played in the University of Nebraska Omaha and won 8-1. But the amount of time in between that game ending and this game beginning allows us to get our game started right around on time, although it is 4:30 right now. We're still about another 6 minutes away. So, yeah, we're still a little bit behind schedule, but we'll have this game coming up here in just a moment. We'll step aside, we'll come back, and we'll have puck drop for you, starting lamps and puck drop for you. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
Saturday and Sunday, it's a weekend series of hockey as the Hawaii Capitals are on the road to Sioux Center to face the Storm. This is Sports Director John Winkler. Join me as the Capitals make the first trip to Iowa since the 2018-19 season as they face Sioux Center both Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Puck drop is at 4:30 Saturday night and then at 11:30 on Sunday morning. The Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Center Storm. Hockey Saturday and Sunday on your home for the Capitals. Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684. Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company of Pierre. In support of our local businesses this December, get 100 in Pierre Pride dollars and 4 free oil changes with any vehicle purchase. Pierre Pride dollars can be used anywhere. New inventory arriving daily, and we are ready to take your orders. Our pre-owned inventory is strong and always changing. See us online at beck-motors.com or call us 605-224-5912. Have a safe and happy December.
Hi, this is Jonathan Lyons, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here to Sioux Center as we are getting set for puck drop between the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm. John Winkler here on this Saturday evening, or Saturday afternoon, almost evening, as the Caps and the Storm will take the ice here soon, as the Caps will go from left to right in this first period, the Sioux Center Storm from right to left. These two teams, again, this is the first time we're here at Dordt College since 2018-19 season. It's been a long time since we've been here. The Caps got to host the two games the 2019-20 season, and then because of COVID, they played games at the Expo Center again that next year, and then even last year they played at the Expo Center. So now we're finally back to the rotation of being back to Sioux Center. We go to Sioux Center for these two games. We also go to Yankton for those two games. We got Brandon Valley at home for those two games. So it almost all adds up. Almost all adds up. The Rushmore Thunder, we're the only team that the Rushmore Thunder split time with. Everybody else, they travel to them and played them twice, or they traveled to Rushmore and played them twice. So we'll have a separate days, separate weekends when we play the Rushmore Thunder on the road, and then also have the Rushmore Thunder come to the Expo Center. Referees are out. Capitals and Sioux Center Storm players just about to make their way out here as well. And again, if you're watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, you see the Defenders logo right in the middle. The Dordt College Defenders. Used to be the Dordt College Blades, but now the Dordt College Defenders. As the Caps and Sioux Center Storm are making their way out on the ice. Again, Colin Lee will be in net for the Hawaii Capitals, and it is Luke Myers that will be in net for the Sioux Center Storm here this evening. Luke Myers, the senior, Christian Richards, the sophomore. There is no JV team for Sioux Center, and there is not a whole lot of seniors this year for Sioux Center. Trey Knight, Easton Vandenberg, Aiden DeJager, and Ethan Hubner, along with Luke Myers, are the only seniors on this team. A lot of juniors, sophomores, a couple of freshmen, just one freshman, two freshmen on this year's team. We'll throw it down to the PA, I believe, here for the introduction of the starting lineups and potentially the national anthem as well, as it is the Capitals and Sioux Center Storm from the Sioux Center Vernon here on this Saturday afternoon. A little bit harder to hear the PA, so we'll give you the starting lineups. It is going to be the second line for the Capitals to get the start. Andre Carbonell, Aiden Dozark, and Devin Dodson. And the defensemen will be Andrew Coughlin and Jace Anderson, with Colin Lee in net for the Sioux Center Storm. We'll try and get the Sioux Center Storm starting lineup here from the PA. So those starting lineups again for the Sioux Center Storm. It is Case Van Nienhuis, Dawson Lusink, Braylon Crawford, Jake Bogan, and Tegan Dolman, with Luke Myers between the pipes for the Sioux Center Storm. And again, Myers coming with a 5.5 goals against average and an .891 save percentage. They've scored just 4 goals on the season. As coming into the weekend, it was Aiden DeJager and Braylon Crawford that have goals, but DeJager, and it was DeJager getting one of the 2 goals in the game last night for the Yankton Bucks, and Easton Vandenberg getting the other goal. So we're ready to go. 17 minutes on the clock. Carbonell will win the faceoff as we are underway. The Hawaii Capitals control the opening faceoff. Jace Anderson from his own end. His pass trying to go across ice. That's intercepted by Tegan Dolman as they come in looking for an offside. No offside was called, but Dozark will take the puck over. He lost it right at the blue line. That'll come back in onside, and a fanned on shot sent by Dolman again, and the Capitals will clear the puck out of the zone as it's brought up by Andrew Coughlin. He'll throw it in on net. Myers will make the save just to the left of the goalpost, and it will be a whistle with 16:29 to go here in the first period, just 31 seconds in, and our first whistle here this evening. Carbonell will take the face-off again. He'll take it here against Judah Bartz, and it's won by Bartz as Aiden DeJager. Backhand pass up the far boards. That's held in by Hunsley as he flips it high up, and it will land down behind the cage. Back around it goes for Easton Vandenberg. As he tries to clear the zone, he could not, and Coughlin will get another shot. That one on targets, and a save made in the first shot on goal, and a save made by Luke Myers. And we get a whistle with 16:12 to go here in the first period. And that top line for the Capitals will get out. Ashton Grease will take the faceoff against Bart. Faceoff was won by the Capitals, picked up by Barrett Schweitzer. Plays it back to the blue line for Anderson. His shot goes off of a boot in front, blocked, so it never got all the way through. Grease a pass to the front of the net. That one is broken up, and it will be played all the way down. No icing, and picked up by Johnny Lyons. Schweitzer taps it along up ahead for Grease. A backhand pass for Beck as he streaks through the middle of the ice and in the offensive zone. Puck went a little bit too far for him, and then he lost the puck. He gets checked to the boards. And behind the nets, it comes back around. Flipped out, so they were trying to exit, but no one was there in the middle of the ice. The puck did come out of the zone from Lusink, but it's picked back up by the Capitals. They'll make their change to the Sioux Center Storm. 15:28 to go here in the first period. That's at the blue line. That's going to be offside as the puck came back in, and Grease was offside, so we get a whistle. 15:25 to go, and that faceoff will come just outside the Sioux Center Storm zone. And it will be Ashton Grease that will take the faceoff against Ethan Clay, the freshman for the Storm. And it's won by Anderson. In by Beck. And Beck a shot from the faceoff dots, and that one went wide of Myers. Schweitzer on the back end. He flips it high up, and that's an easy catch by the center fielder in goal for Luke Myers. 15-12 left to go here in the first period. Rather long shift here for the first line. With the stop and start. Capitals looking to set the tone here early on against this winless Storm team. Face-off was won by the Sioux Center Storm in their own end. Played around the boards on the near side. Picked up, and now here's Dolman as he carries it in one-on-one. Tried to make a move around Lyons. He got around him but lost the puck. He retrieves it, and then his pass is intercepted by Grease. Up ahead for now Schweitzer. He moves in. Barrett Schweitzer in. His pass for Beck. He's open. He scores! The pass from Barrett Schweitzer. Jaron Beck gets the goal. And the second shot of the game for the Capitals finds the back of the net, and they have a 1-0 lead. And it was a great call for the pass by Jaron Beck as he scores his 7th of the season. Schweitzer had a good look at it, but a very good pass from Schweitzer over to get Beck wide open, and Myers had no chance at it. That one's flipped high over the top of Colin Lee. So the Caps have a 1-0 advantage, still with 14:40 left to go in the first period. As the pass goes across from the Caps out of the zone, just passing Devin Dotson. And it's now Aiden DeJager. He carries it in. DeJager plays it back behind the net. Grayson Hunsley will win the race to it. Try to play it back behind the net again, but it was intercepted by the Storm. And a shot went wide, and it will come out of the zone. Graydon Van Eesen, he lost the puck. Here's Dozark. He couldn't get a shot away. You might see Grease with a secondary assist as well. There's a shot that's blockered down by Lee. That's the first shot attempt that came from Easton Vandenberg. And up the near side boards. Trying to hold the zone was the Storm, but it will end up being out of the zone. And here's Dozark. He protects the puck. His shot, a hard one. And a right save made by Luke Myers. Got off the body of Myers. And Sioux Center will clear the zone out to the center ice from the blue line. Trying to dump it in. Dumps it in on net was Lusink. Another save there by Lee, his second of the afternoon. Hunsley up ahead now for Devin Dotson. His shot square away. Blocker down by Myers. Picked up on the far side boards by Carter Gordon. Lost the puck and it'll come out of the zone. Hunsley will push it back in. Dylan Dotson, Carter Gordon, and Riley Pfeiffer now out for the Capitals. That pass, that's a good block there from Hunsley. Got down to one knee and blocked the pass attempt, trying to go to the slot for a Sioux Center. And now Anderson has it with a lot of space. That goes up ahead, just off the stick of Dylan Dotson, racing after his Gordon. He's just going to lose the race to it as it went past the red line to the goal line, and an icing is called with 13:04 to go here in the first period. 1-0. Capitals lead it with Jaron Beck getting the goal. Barrett Schweitzer with the great pass to Feedback. 4-2 in shots in favor of the Caps. Faceoff will be to the left of Lee. Ethan Clay, Dylan Dotson on the faceoff. The faceoff will be controlled by the Capitals. Gordon escapes the zone by himself. And now for the blue line, he'll dump it in, go off for the change. Dylan Dotson will go and try and disrupt the Sioux Center Storm trying to get out of the zone. Anderson trying to pinch in, but it's cleared away, and Barrett Schweitzer now will take it back over in his own end. Schweitzer pass up. Anderson just fumbled off the stick, but plenty of space to gather it back up. His pass misses Schweitzer, and we'll have another icing with 12:37 to go here in the first period. Another face-off that will be to the left of Lee. Caps lost last time out, 8-0. It was a 1-0 game, and really in that first couple minutes of that game against Brookings, the Capitals controlled offensively against Brookings, just couldn't find the back of the net. And a late power play goal given up in that first period made it 2-0, and things kind of fell apart from there. But now the Caps have 1-0 lead here against the Sioux Center Storm, as Grease will pick it back up in the corner in the attack again. Here the Storm back out with the puck and escaping the zone. Dolman a pass just underneath Schweitzer, but it goes off the leg of Bogan. Lions had picked it up, left it for Schweitzer, and now Jay Sanderson with two defenders around him. Trying to throw it to the front of the net was Sioux Center. Lee had that one off of his stick and played back out to the middle of the ice, and now here's Beck moving in 2-on-1. Beck waiting, his pass for Schweitzer. That one went high on Myers. Trying to return the favor was Beck for Schweitzer. 5 players are battling for it on the near side boards. Schweitzer comes in to make it 6 players. He'll back out. That puck is still lodged somewhere between those 5 guys, and he'll eventually make its way out to the blue line and out of the zone. The Storm making the change as they'll dump it in. Around the boards to the near side, Lions. Up ahead for Schweitzer. Pokes at it, plays it off the boards to himself. Up ahead now for Grease. Just a little bit too far. He played it into the zone, and he goes off for a change. And now as the Caps are making the change, Sioux Center trying to take advantage of it, but Carbonell was the first one to get back over to it. And then a pass went just too far from Coughlin, although the Capitals will get to it first. Aiden Dozark was the man that get to it. Judah Bart again behind the net. That pass comes all the way out to the blue line. Hunsley moves in. That shot just went wide. A rebound chance from Dozark off the side of the net. On the near side it is again for Sioux Center. They can't clear the zone. Held in by Dozark. Pass goes back around, swung at to the blue line. That will be off the stick of Hunsley and now out of the zone. But Dozark in a good back check will get to it, and he'll play it back for Hunsley, who plays it off the boards out of the zone, and a pass across ice. Missing the defensive partner. David Vanderswag has it, but he lost it, and now it's going to be Dozark again. That shot low to the ice is covered up by Myers. And a whistle with 10:29 to go here in the first period. 5-2 in shots in favor of the Oahe Capitals. And the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. A 1-0 lead for the Oahe Capitals. On the 7th goal of the year from Jaron Beck. Schweitzer picked up his 2nd assist of the season. That faceoff was won. The puck is loose, and it was right in the blue paint, but never got all the way to the back of the net. Hunsley, another backhand flip, keeps it in play. Back behind the net, Sioux Center again. Coughlin will come in and pinch in. Able to hold the zone for a moment. That puck goes back around to the far side. And going up the boards, held another time. Hunsley's shot goes off the stick of Dylan Dotson, maybe trying to redirect it, but he redirected it, took some speed off of it, and it ended up going wide. Now it's Dawson Lusink here for Sioux Center. His pass up. Back to Lusink, off the glass and out of the zone. It's not going to go far enough for an icing, and the first man to it is going to be Zavada. However, the Capitals were the first one, and Andrew Coughlin to take the puck. And now Jaron Beck will go one-on-one moving in. Beck in one-on-one, trying to toe drag move, trying to dangle around, but he lost the puck off of his own skate. And now Sioux Center will go the other way. Around the boards, far side, that one hit the Zamboni doors, comes back to Johnny Lyons. He was looking up, and the puck was right at his feet. And there a poke check from Lyons again, away from the stick of Tegan Dolman. And it goes right to Colin Lee, who will cover it up for a quick whistle. 9:22 left to go here in the first period. Caps have a 1-0 advantage. This is the only game in boys varsity hockey today. And we're one of just 2 games that will be played tomorrow. Lyons knocked the puck down, was played legally, not by a high stick. Then he got checked. That pass through the slot, and that one will miss everybody. And it'll be played down. It will go on net, so Myers has to play it, and there is no icing. This will be picked up by Van Nienhuis. And then he lost the puck. So now Beck to the front for Schweitzer. That one will be missed. And now back for the blue line. Grease nearly was boarded on the far side. And now he's able to swing a man off of him. Puck comes free for Anderson. He walks it in, shot and save, made the rebound, they score! Barrett Schweitzer puts it in on the rebound. I believe it was Schweitzer. And a 2-0 lead now for the Capitals with 8:39 left to go. Anderson shot off the right blocker of Myers, and right in front was Schweitzer and Grease. And it might be Grease that gets the goal. But a 2-0 advantage either way for the Caps with 8:39 to go here in the first period. Get to hear the official scoring. Both of them, Grease, the way he celebrated seemed like he had it, but it looked like Schweitzer was the one that was right next to the puck. And we'll see what the official scoring has it. Judah Bart plays it back over, far side to the near side. And it's going to be held in Aiden Dozark. So it'll be Judah Bart now here for Sioux Center as he carries in the offensive end, but he is offside. So we get a whistle with 8:14 left to go here in the first period. 2-0 lead now on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Jaron Beck got the first goal of the game. And we'll try and get that second goal for you. They have not updated yet. Couldn't hear it on the PA either. We'll try and once that second goal is added into the sports engine, we'll tell you exactly who got the goal. This will be played down. Here's Jace Anderson. He's wide open in his own end. His pass up. That one off of Devin Dodson's stick and now taken back by Sioux Center. That pass over, middle of the ice. Trying to turnaround shot was Ethan Malign, but he put it all the way to the corner. That shot was blocked. It's loose in front and got shot just wide. Came in front and Wanya was open, but he shot it wide the glove side of Colin Lee. Dozark moves in. That shot goes off of a body, and then the rebound comes back over, and that one was swung wide by Dozark. 7:28 to go here in the first period. Another shot that came to the front of the net and cleaned up by Myers. A pass over goes off a couple different players. That will be back in the zone. Sioux Center making a change. They haven't had a whole lot of offensive attack so far. Just one really good chance that will end up being wide. So now it's Carter Gordon carrying it in. Gordon on his off wing. That shot goes in front of the blue paint. Goes to the corner. Up the boards. That one goes out. Tipped by Hunsley. And now it's Sioux Center trying to carry it back in. Hunsley will regather the puck in the corner, swing it around to the far side. Ashton Grease does get credit for the goal. It was Grease's goal. Schweitzer and Beck will get the assist. That puck was still loose on the side of the cage. A couple of players will bang around behind the net. There's a shot. They score. It came in front and wide open was Tegan Dolman, and Dolman shot it right off the right pad right blocker of Lee. Couldn't close the wicket in time. And Dolman will get the goal to make it 2-1. 6:38 left to go here in the first period. And Dolman will have his first of the year. Second point of the season for Tegan Dolman. Caps nearly brought it back in, but nearly also lost the puck as well. It's going to be Coughlin up ahead for Beck. He can't carry it in yet. Now Coughlin will bring it in for the Caps. He tried to push to the corner, and Judah Bart will escape the zone as he backhand shovels it out of the zone. Thrown in on net from Grayson Hunsley from the red line at center ice. Flipping it up where the Sioux Center Storm, but not out of the zone. The Capitals look to attack some more at that top line out. And Schweitzer might have taken a stick up high near the throat. And it will be played back. Here is the Storm another time. Moving in is Vandenberg. He lost the puck, and a good stick there from Coughlin. As Anderson throws it all the way across ice, picked up by Schweitzer. He's in on a break. Schweitzer moving in. His shot save is made. The rebound got put just wide again. Here's Grease. Plays it back out off the skate of Coughlin. He'll settle it down, tries to throw it to the net, looking for a redirect. It went wide to the corner. Back again is Beck. Good move around the defender. There's a shot and a rebound chance again. That puck will be loose to the corner. No one there for the Capitals. Had one player for Sioux Center get knocked down, and then the puck will end up being in the bench of Sioux Center, so we get a whistle. Fans were yelling from the Sioux Center side, but to no avail. So Jake Bogan got the assist on the goal from Dolman that made it 2-1. But the top line, each player has 2 points. Schweitzer's got 2 assists. Beck and Grease each have a goal and an assist. 5:20 left to go here in the first period, and a 2-1 score for the Capitals leading. Aiden Dozark plays it around the boards to the far side. Johnny Lyons plays up the zone, but not out, held in. That's blockered down by Lee. Loose in front of the net, still loose to the slot. But it's now cleaned up by Devin Dotson. And Dotson carries it from the neutral zone, from his own end, all the way in the offensive zone. Into the corner, he gets thrown to the boards. And then we get a little bit of a pushing and shoving from Dotson and David Vanderswag. The referees allow play to continue. Now here's Anderson moving in. There's a shot and a save by Myers. And a whistle with 4:43 left to go here in the first period. You got to be careful, but also at the same time, looks like things are being allowed to be a little bit more physical so far. 4:43 left to go here in the first period. 2-1 on the American Family Insurance. Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. The Caps have that lead. Here's Beck on the faceoff. That one whistled just wide of the top of the stick of Myers. Back behind the net, Grease picks it up, pushes to the corner, and it's grabbed by the Storm. That pass goes over here, and it's going to be grabbed by Bogan. Anderson tried to play it up and out of the zone, but Bogan has it another time. That pass is intercepted by Beck. His pass up ahead misses Grease, and was picked back up by Schweitzer. He moves back in. Schweitzer tried to play it back to Grease, but he played it just too far back. It popped up to the hands of Beck. He threw it back down. No hand pass as Sioux Center was the first one to play it. The Storm moving in. There's a good back check by Jaron Beck and a good stick lift. Another shot from the boards from the near side and an easy save from Lee. And now Anderson moves past one Sioux Center player. Anderson lost it at his feet. Picked back up by Sioux Center. Played to open ice. And Judah Bart in the neutral zone will pick it up. Grease steps into Bart to knock him free from the puck. And now Schweitzer moving it back in. He leaves it back for Beck. Pass goes across the slot for Grease, but he fails on the shot. Good passing there from the top line, but no shot attempt as Grease just fanned on it. From the red line, thrown in. It is no icing. He might have been on the wrong side of the red line, but they don't call any icing. That pass goes all the way up, missing both Carter Gordon and Ashton Grease. It's picked up by Bogan, where Gordon nearly pickpocketed him without Bogan realizing he was right there. A dump in just to the right of Lee, or to the left of Lee. In the corner, picked up by Sioux Center. A pass is knocked away by Hunsley. To the boards, Gordon tried to chip it out, unable to. They play it to the near side corner, off the glass, held in by the glove, picked up by DeJager. DeJager moves in. That shot went wide of Lee, and it will eventually make its way back out of the zone, to the neutral zone, where Gordon nearly pickpocketed another Sioux Center player. Dylan Dotson will knock it down. He's trying to avoid a couple different checks from Sioux Center. And at the neutral zone, it'll eventually be picked back up by Dylan Dotson. He moves around one defender as he got it back in the offensive zone, but it's quickly grabbed there by Sioux Center, and we get our first penalty of the game, and it will be a trip, and Carter Gordon will get called for the trip. It'll be the first Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. With 2:30 left to go here in the first period. At some point, we're probably going to see the Hawaii Capitals be on the power play in this game. And they're going to be still looking for that first power play goal of the year. And Coach Steele had talked about it, whether it was on Coach's Corner in the pregame interview or during one of the games. He was talking about just not being able to score the power play as the face-off to start the power play for Sioux Center goes right to Colin Lee. And we get another whistle. But it's basically like baseball when you hit the ball solid and you get out 9 out of 10 times or 10 out of 10 times with hitting the ball hard 10 times in a row. You just got to keep doing what you're doing, and eventually it'll fall for you. That pass all the way through to the slot, missed the stick of Lee, and wide open, but no shot attempt from Sioux Center. Now Grease trying to attack shorthanded. He comes in on a breakaway. Grease to the forehand, can't stuff it home, and the rebound was pushed aside by Van Nienhuis as he was able to play it back behind the net. Grease was very patient, but just couldn't quite stuff it in. And now it's back the other way here for Sioux Center. The Storm set up the power play. There's a pass to the front of the net. Ends up being a shot and an easy pad save made by Lee. Back out to the blue line. That pass goes across looking for a one-timer. Partially fanned on it. Went well wide by Dolman. And there's a wraparound chance that's stuffed by Lee. Now Grease has the puck. Is able to get around two different defenders. Plays it up ahead for Beck. 1 minute to go on the power play. Now Beck looking to attack shorthanded. But a good stick played by Dawson Lusing. And Sioux Center will reclaim possession behind their own net. Barrett Schweitzer now out there along with Keegan Kitts on the penalty kill. There's a loose stick on the ice in the Capitals' end. And around Judah Bartz. His pass to the slot. That one was whistled through the blue paint in front of Lee. And now Schweitzer will pick it up, trying to gain some speed, but unable to. Lost the puck. Judah Bart will pick it back up. Then he is Barrett Schweitzer with a huge hit on Judah Bartz. And we will get a interference call against Barrett Schweitzer. And with 27 seconds left to go, we will have a 5-on-3 now for Sioux Center. 56.6 seconds left to go in the period. We had interference, maybe a rough would be the call to be made. But I think Judah Bart still had the puck whenever Schweitzer hit him. However, it's still a penalty, and it's still 5-on-3 now for 27 seconds or less, with Sioux Center trying to tie this game back up. From the point, a shot. That one is a save. That was from Graydon Van Eesen. Now a backhander trying to stuff it in again. Unable to are the Storm. Anderson trying to get to the puck. His stick got lodged up with Van Essen. That pass to the front. Here's Dolman. That one is broken up here. And it's going to be Carbonneau. As the first penalty will expire, Carbonneau will carry it in. Short-handed. He's got Carter Gordon with them now. Starting to join the play. He'll go back and be on the penalty kill, or maybe he'll come off for a change. He will come off for a change, as here is Sioux Center with 1:18 on the power play, 13 to go in the period. Behind the net, set up from Gretzky's office, but the pass is disrupted. Down to 7 seconds to go. De Jager, a pass, that one will be missed. Down to 2 seconds. They're not going to get a shot away at the last second. The period will come to an end, and it's going to be a 2-1 lead for the Oahe Capitals at the end of the first period. 12-9 in shots in favor of the Oahe Capitals. The goals by Jaron Beck and Ashton Grease. Schweitzer got 2 assists. Grease and Beck each with an assist as well. And Tage Dolman made it 2-1. And that's where he sit with still 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the power play that will be upcoming to start the second period for the Oahe Capitals, or for the Sioux Center Storm. We will step aside. When we come back, we'll have the first intermission report, give you all the stats and everything through the first period. Back after this, you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace up here.
Friday night is the home opener for the Pierre girls basketball team as they host the Sturgis Scoopers. And the game will be on KCCR and available to watch on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This is John Winkler. After a 2-game road trip out west, the Governor girls are at home for the first time this year, facing the Scoopers. Coverage will start at 6:30 with tip-off at 7 o'clock. Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers girls basketball Friday night on your home for the Governors, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hi, this is Corbin Beestrom, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here in our first intermission report, the Oahe Capitals have a 2-1 lead on American Family Insurance. Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard with goals from Jaron Beck and Ashton Grease. Barrett Schweitzer assisted, got the first assist on both goals, and Grease and Beck each got an assist as well on each other's goals. So the top line, all three of them have 2 points so far. With the Caps having a 2-1 lead, Tage Dolman had the other goal in the game. Sioux Center got the goal with 6:38 left in that first period. They still have, they will have a power play of another minute and 4 seconds to start the second period. That penalty has come off the board right now just because of the clock moving, but they will have a minute and 4 seconds of a power play to start the second period. Capitals controlled most of this game, and I wouldn't even say one blunder, but the one mistake was Dolman being left wide open as Bogan hit him right in the middle of the ice, right in front, and there was not a whole lot Colin Lee could do about it. He's made 8 saves on 9 shot attempts, but it was a 12-9 in shot advantage for the Capitals in that first period, and just that one mistake was the goal scored by Dolman to make it a 2-1 game. But it is a power play still, and the Caps have killed off the first one, the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill, but the second of the penalty still has a minute and 4 seconds left to go to start the second period. Carter Gordon got the first penalty against. That was a 2-minute tripping call, and then an interference call against Barrett Schweitzer. The other penalty, Sioux Center without a penalty against so far, and that's in that first period. We'll check scores from across the state, which there's not a whole lot of scores across the state to begin with. They were the only game today in South Dakota hockey. South Dakota boys varsity. But we'll check girls scores, and we'll also tell you about the Oahe Capitals, who will be playing later on just about an hour from now. You're listening to Casey's here at FM Blunt, by the way. They're playing about an hour from now at the Expo Center as they will be taking on the Rushmore Thunder. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. So we'll return and have more of the first intermission report. You're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. Saturday and Sunday, it's a weekend series of hockey as the Oahe Capitals are on the road to Sioux Center to face the Storm. This is Sports Director John Winkler. Join me as the Capitals make the first trip to Iowa since the 2018-19 season as they face Sioux Center both Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Puck drop is at 4:30 Saturday night and then at 11:30 on Sunday morning. The Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Center Storm. Hockey Saturday and Sunday on your home for the Capitals, Capital City Rock, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Umiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pier Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pier Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pier.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pier.
Hi, this is Jaron Beck, the assistant captain, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, we continue our first intermission reports as the Hawaii Capitals have a 2-1 lead over the Sioux Center Storm. John Wickler here on this Saturday evening with Jenna Hanna back at the station. A 2-1 lead for the Capitals, the only game that is being played today in boys varsity hockey. The only two games so far other than this one played this weekend was Yankton winning 4-2 yesterday against Sioux Center. We talked about that. And it was Sioux Falls beating Huron All-Stars. That was Sioux Falls 2 beating Huron 8-3. And the only other game tomorrow will be Brandon Valley at Sioux Falls 2. So Sioux Falls 2 playing 2 games this weekend. The Capitals and Sioux Center Storm. Actually, Capitals playing 2 games as well as Sioux Falls 2. And Sioux Center playing a 3-game weekend, being in Yankton yesterday and now home today and tomorrow. Capitals will be on the road then, and I also want to make a mention, too, that if you were paying attention to the promo, it said 11:30 on Sunday. It's 11:45 for a puck drop tomorrow. It's 4:30 today, 11:45 a.m. tomorrow. Be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Then next weekend, the Capitals, the boys will be in Sioux Falls both Saturday and Sunday, 6 o'clock on Saturday as they take on Sioux Falls 2, and then at 10:15 a.m. on Sunday against Sioux Falls 1. Both games will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Next Sunday afternoon as well, we'll have the Oahe girls game. They're our first girls broadcast as they will be taking on Sioux Falls at 2:15. So it works out well. Be on the road for both those games, but we'll be in Sioux Falls for it. So we'll have those 3 games next Saturday and Sunday combined as we'll have a boys and girls split doubleheader next weekend. For the girls' side, before we get back to our second period, let's look at scores from across the state. 2 games yesterday. The Hawaii Capitals were one of them. A 4-2 loss to the Mitchell Marlins for the Hawaii girls, as it was Elliot Birch and Emily Nemec getting goals scored in that game against the Mitchell Marlins, who Mitchell at 3-1. The other game last night was Sioux Falls all over here on 9-2. And our first game today for the girls varsity, Aberdeen beat Brookings 5-2. And Aberdeen has beaten Brookings, so now there is just one undefeated team left to go in the girls varsity ranks in the 4th weekend, and Aberdeen's the only undefeated team at 5-0. They're the only team that has not lost a game. Brookings at 5-1, Mitchell 3-1, Sioux Falls at 2-1, Rushmore 2-2, Watertown at 1-4, and Sioux Center, Oahe, and Huron all looking for their first wins, although the Capitals, they've only played 1 game so far, so they get the opportunity to beat Rushmore tonight at 6 o'clock to try and get their first win of the season. And then they'll be in Aberdeen next Saturday to take on the Aberdeen Cougars, who have finished in 3rd place last year. But the Capitals will play at 8 o'clock on Friday. And then on Saturday, they'll have the day off on Saturday. And then play again on Sunday. So they're going to go to Aberdeen on Friday and then not play on Saturday and then play again on Sunday as they'll take on the Sioux Falls Flyers. That will take us to the Christmas break, and games resume on the 30th, on that Friday, December 30th, before they get going again. But the Capitals have a 2-1 lead over the Sioux Center Storm here in boys varsity here at Dordt College. We'll return with the second period after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. Furting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Furting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Furting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Furting Electric, 224-8684.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Hi, this is Colin Lee, goalie for the Oahe Capitals, and you listen to Oahe Capitals on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Back here at the Sioux Center Vernon as the Oahe Capitals have a 2-1 lead over the Sioux Center Storm. John Wickler here on this Saturday evening as the Caps have that 2-1 advantage, out shooting Sioux Center 2-1 in that first period. Goals by Jaron Beck and Ashton Grease. It was Beck's 7th and Grease's 5th of the year. Grease now with 2 points tonight, has 11 so far in the season. Schweitzer has 3 assists in total now this season, 5 points, and Jaron Beck's got 7 goals and 2 assists as he has 9 points now on the year. Capitals will go from right to left, the Sioux Center Storm from left to right as the teams switch sides. We'll have that 1-4 power play coming back up on the clock before we get things going, or as we get things going here in the second period, as both teams are returning to the rink. Again, tomorrow, 11:45 is going to be puck drop between the Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm, as they'll be on the air around 11:20 for that one. The other game, 1:45, Brandon Valley and Sioux Falls Flyers, so we'll barely, they will be just getting started by the time that we're wrapping things up here from Sioux Center. And don't have to worry about any other score reports before this game is done. Otherwise, we'll get you a score report of the girls' game with the Capitals taking on Rushmore Thunder. But that game starts at 6 o'clock, so that'll be a post-game show update with a score before we get off the air. So again, it'll be 1:04 of power play time for the Sioux Center Storm to get things underway in the second period. We're ready to go here for this second period. Caps looking to go to 4-1 of the season. Sioux Center Storm at 0-4 right now, looking for their first win, whether it be today, tomorrow, or they're looking to win both right now and have a 2-1 weekend. And the Capitals will be in Sioux Falls next Saturday, Sunday. They'll be at home on the 30th of December to close out 2022 against the Huron All-Stars. And then the Caps will be back on the road to take on the Rushmore Thunder on January 7th, the first game of 2023. Capitals win the opening faceoff as we're underway here in the second period. They'll throw it all the way down the ice. So with 55 seconds to go on the power play, Caps looking to attack, maybe shorthanded a little bit. Asher Grease got back behind the net. The pass goes up, and the Sioux Center Storm now will carry it in the offensive zone. That's thrown in by Braylon Crawford into the corner on the far side. And that's grabbed by the Capitals, up the boards but not out. Knocked down by Carbonneau another time, and he'll clear the zone. It should be by Coughlin, he'll clear the zone. Picked up by Van Nieuwenhuis. Van Nieuwenhuis, he falls down, blows a tire, but he's able to get back up and still have control of the puck, but his pass goes behind his intended target of Jake Bogan. And now as Beck played it into the zone, Grease held it in at the blue line. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. That one's chipped over, softly chipped over the referee. And Sioux Center now with one last rush, last call on this power play, but they go and dump it in. So it'll be Lee that will come out play it, but he nearly played it to Sioux Center. Dolman has it again as the slot hit the goalpost with the shot. And now Grease will get it out of the zone, just barely out of the zone, as Judah Bart couldn't hold it in at the blue line. And it's dumped back in, where Schweitzer, he will turn it back over in his own line. Carried in here by Lou Sink. And that puck goes off the side of the net, hard off the boards, but not out of the zone. DeJager will hold it in another time. Trying to get a give and go back to DeJager, but it's going to be played by Ashton Grease. His pass goes off of a skate. Jaron Beck will pick it up, and then Beck carried it in offside, and we get a whistle with 15:24 to go. Back to 5-on-5. Capitals have killed off both penalties against, one being about 20 seconds of a 5-on-3. And now it's going to face off just outside the Sioux Center zone. 2-1. Capitals lead it on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Dylan Dotson and Judah Bart. Face-off was won by Dotson. Johnny Lyons carries it in onside. The defender stepping up offensively. That pass up back for Dozark. That shot was tipped just wide by Carbonneau. He tipped it just wide the blocker side of Myers. There's a shot off the side of the net from a tough angle. Lyons has it back again. He'll play it back behind the net. Another time for Devin Dotson. His pass out for Dozark, but that goes off of his skate and out of the zone. And Dozark will play it back over for Dotson, although it's played back by Sioux Center. Now it's stolen away by Carbonneau. Dozark trying to get back into the zone. Lyons plays it back to his defensive partner in Jace Anderson. That pass off the skates, but still controlled by Sioux Center. And then a bad pass off of Judah Bart's skate, but again, Sioux Center is getting all the bounces right to their sticks here in the neutral zone to open up this second period. Here's Lyons that controls it, plays up the boards. Dozark couldn't bring it in the zone, but that pass given up. Now here's Carbonneau. He'll try and swing wide. Carbonneau throws it through the blue paint as he misses. Lyons pinches in, trying to hold the zone. Lyons has it another time, lost it off of his stick, and then it'll be thrown down the ice. Will it go far enough for an icing? It will, with 14:07 left to go here in the second period. Only shot so far of this period has been in favor of Sioux Center. Lee made the save, so it's 12-10 in shots. The faceoff will be to the right of Myers. The top line back out for the Capitals. It'll be Clay against Grease, won by Grease. Here's Schweitzer in the backhand pass over for Beck. He's got it on his backhand, turns to his forehand and plays it off the boards in the corner. Schweitzer trying to push it back in front. He was going behind the net, and before he got back behind the first part of the net, he played it back in front. It was intercepted by the Storm. Now pass to open ice, grabbed back by Sioux Center. Beck in the neutral zone. He'll control it, play it back to Grayson Hunsley. No Corbin Beestrom tonight, as well as no Keller Herman tonight, but Herman will play tomorrow. Beestrom out for the weekend. The Caps still trying to fight through all the sickness going through. Here's Schweitzer. He lost the puck. It will roll its way all the way down for Myers to cover for a whistle with 13:25 left to go here in the second period. So Grayson Hunsley and Andrew Coughlin out on the ice as defensemen. Top line still out here for the Capitals. Face off to the right of Myers, won by Sioux Center, and they look to attack, looking to go in the zone 3-on-2. From the far side boards, that pass went through two different Sioux Center players and no shot attempt. Looking to go back door right in front of Lee, but it missed everybody. This will be potentially ice. No, they're going to wave off icing. So it'll be picked back up by DeJager. DeJager plays off the boards to himself, trying to chip it one more time up the boards, but now it's Schweitzer at the blue line. He'll throw it back in as they're back on side. Behind the net, it's picked back up by Dolman, the goal scorer for Sioux Center. He gives it up to Beck, though, but he can't make a move around the defenseman and DeJager. Now it's again picked back up by Beck. He tried to chip it along on the back end. Instead, it's turned over. Now Dolman looking for a breakaway. Dolman moving in. He gets taken down. Everybody gets taken out as the net goes off the moorings. Lee was taken out by his teammate in Beck. And there is a whistle with the net coming off his moorings. And with 12:34 left to go here in the second period, it'll be a face-off. And that's all that will come out of it, will just be a face-off. That was a great play there by Beck. Again, he didn't even draw a penalty on it either. He was able to knock Dolman away from the puck, didn't draw the penalty. And it will be a face-off it's still going to be in the zone, but it'll be to the right of Lee. And the referee is giving some explanation to the coaching staff of Sioux Center because they expected it to be a penalty and maybe a penalty shot. Most likely would have been a penalty shot if it had been called, because there was no shot attempt by Dolman. And because he had no shot attempt, if there was a penalty that would have been called against it, might have resulted in a penalty shot. This will be played back out as there's a shot from Landon DeYoung, but it was blocked up by the Capitals. DeYoung trying to keep it in the zone, unable to, and it'll find its way back to the Capitals' stick. And now Jace Anderson at the blue line. He'll carry it in, looking to chip it along and go after it. He takes a hit as Sioux Center now will pick it back up in DeYoung. That one goes off the Zamboni doors. Carbonell picks it up. His pass goes over for Lyons. Lyons trying to chip it along, but pass is intercepted by Vandenberg. Now over for Judah Barton. A good stick there from Johnny Lyons to poke check it away from Vandenberg. For the near side boards towards the blue line. That's chipped out by the Capitals. A race after it as Dodson will pick it up. Couldn't get a pass over for Dozark, who was wide open in the front of the net. That one's off the boards. That will make its way out of play. There is really hardly any chance for a puck to come out and into the bleachers because there's netting all the way in front of us and along the end boards as well, behind the net, just like there is at the Expo Center. There's like maybe one sliver of where the puck can come through, and that's where the puck went. It somehow got its way out of play through the netting and into the stands. Carter Gordon fumbled the pass attempt, and now it's picked back up by Johnny Lyons in front of his own net. That pass goes up, misses everybody, and it will be grabbed now here by the Sioux Center Storm. They will wave off icing. Colin Lee will play it back. Johnny Lyons now here for Dylan Dotson. Lost the puck. The puck will come back to Dotson after it was played off of Lee. And now Dylan Dotson carries it in. Dotson tried to swing wide. Front for Carter Gordon, but he fanned on the one-timer. That was a really good look there. Gordon called for the pass in the neutral zone. Dotson got all the way down and threw him right in front, and it just went off the stick of Gordon. Here is Coughlin. A spin move around. He faked the shot, and then he went a spin move around and goes all the way around the boards to the far side where Sioux Center had picked it up, and they will exit the zone as the Capitals start to make a change. Here's Gordon again. He'll come off for a change as he got it into the zone, didn't get it deep into the zone. Where now Dawson Lusink. He'll turn, flips it up the boards and out of the zone. Coughlin has to race after it. He'll back skate. Pass goes up, touched along by Beck. From Grease to Schweitzer. He goes reverse hit. Now for Beck. Couldn't get a shot away. He was able to settle the puck down, but he couldn't get the shot. The puck didn't keep coming with him. Now it's back again for Sioux Center. They carry it in from the off wing. That pass is blocked up. And another good stick there from Andrew Coughlin, who has got a lot of, he deserves a lot of praise for the defensive effort that he's had so far. He's got 3 assists in the season, but defensively has been one of the best defenders for the Capitals. And 14 block shots or 16 block shots against Brookings in that 4-3 win. That one goes up here. Schweitzer now 2-on-0 come the Capitals. Schweitzer moving in. Schweitzer lost the puck though. He may be leaving it back for Grease. Comes back to Schweitzer. His shot is blocked. And that one hits DeJager, and he is slow moving. That might have got him up. Excuse me, that wasn't DeJager, was Van Essen. And now Van Essen will have it again. His shot, an easy save by Lee. That hit him square in the chest with 9:45 to go. Schweitzer moved in, and I think that he was expecting Grease to kind of swing behind him to lead the puck over for him, but it was unable to. Grease did not do that, so Grease never got the shot away. He still got a good pass back for Schweitzer, who had a good look, and if it wasn't for a block shot, might have still made it 3-1. That pass to the front of the net off the faceoff win from Sioux Center. That one bounced off of a couple of different players, and now it's grabbed again by Beck. It's played back. That pass in front. That was a loose puck that's still loose, and Judah Bart had two good looks. Lee made the first save, and then we get a second shot that went wide, and we get a penalty called against the Capitals. A slash is going to go against Jaron Beck, and it's going to be the third penalty against the Capitals and the third power play. With 9:27 left to go here in the second period. So a 2-1 lead here for the Hawaii Capitals and the American Family Insurance. Brittany Shuffleby on scoreboard in the second period. 9:27 to go in the second, and a power play, third one of the day for Sioux Center. They're 0 for 2 so far. It is DeYoung. This will be Easton Vandenberg for Judah Bart. That pass, that one will escape the zone, missed everybody. Luke Myers will come out of his net to play it. 14-13 now, shots in favor of Sioux Center. Just one shot so far for the Capitals in this second period. 5 for Sioux Center. Here is Aiden DeJager. Chopped out by Schweitzer as he's able to take the puck away. Now here's Grease racing after it, rolling on his edge down behind the goal line. Grease has it looking to attack shorthanded, but he's going to play it all the way back out of the zone. And Jace Anderson will try and settle the puck down. He'll wait, and now play it up ahead for Schweitzer, who chips it in the zone. He turns circles around trying to find where the puck went, but it went in the Sioux Center end. And now it's the Storm moving in. Grease, he took down one of the Sioux Center players. And now we get a whistle, and Grease gets called for a trip. 8:27 to go, and a 2-minute tripping call against Ashton Grease. His first penalty. And it'll be another 5-on-3 here with 1 minute to go. A 1 minute 5-on-3 power play. And from what we saw in the first period to that penalty being called for a trip, didn't seem like much. But now it's the fourth power play here for Sioux Center. With 8:27 left to go in the second period. This is won by Sioux Center. A long 5-on-3 of a minute for the Storm, trying to tie it up. Dolman plays it back out, top of the point. Back again to the right to left wing. That shot all the way through. Lee made the save. Picked back up by Sioux Center, but the pass was nearly intercepted, and the Capitals will eventually clear the puck, but it goes in the bench of the Storm. So that faceoff will stay inside the Capitals' own end. 41 seconds left to go on the two-man advantage for the Sioux Center Storm. 8:07 left to go here in the second period. And it's still a 2-1 lead for the Hawaii Capitals and the American Family Insurance. Brittany Shuffleby on scoreboard. And we get a whistle that stops play. 2 seconds came off the clock. They will not put the 2 seconds back up. We'll see if maybe they wait 2 seconds. They will to start the clock again. And this faceoff was won by the Storm. Behind the net. And then we get a whistle, and we're inside the crease with Sioux Center. So that puck will come out of the zone now with 7:56 left to go and 30 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3 power play. Dolman was the man that was called for being in the crease. Crawford and Dozark. It's won by the Capitals to clear back to the neutral zone. And now it's Crawford again. As Crawford carries it in, plays it back for Dolman. 17 to go on the two-man advantage. Dolman will wait. His pass goes across. Left wing. Face-off, top of the face-off circle. That maybe shot got redirected to the corner. Down to 7 seconds to go. Dolman, he'll wait. His pass goes over. That pass comes in front of the rebound. The chance and was shot high up into the netting and goes out of play. The first one was a skate save by Colin Lee. It came back and shot up high and out of play with 59 seconds now left to go on just the power play with 7:25 left to go. We're going to talk about this. They initially said it was going to be inside the zone. I don't think it touched anything. I think the shot was just put high. The Sioux Center Storm player was trying just to roof it, and he ended up putting it high up in the netting, and it will end up being still in the zone, though. 7:25 left to go here in the second period. 59 seconds left to go on the power play. Judah Bartz and Barrett Schweitzer. Schweitzer won the faceoff, but he can't clear the zone. Still held in here by Sioux Center. Now it's going to be out of the zone. Jaron Beck, who's come out of the penalty box, up ahead for Schweitzer. Schweitzer moving in. Blocker save made by Myers. He had a lot of room up there. That one was a straight line vision from us up here. Nearly had an opportunity to put that one short side on Myers. Just the second shot of the period for the Capitals. Sioux Center moves in with 30 seconds to go on the power play. Jay Sanderson. That's a huge hip check by Andrew Coughlin. And that signals to go play on. Coughlin just lowered himself through a big hip check. And it will be flipped out. Bob Plager hip check there from Coughlin. And that'll be thrown down. Coughlin threw it off the right in front of the bench. 7 seconds to go. Myers comes out of his nets and nearly played it over and turned it over to Schweitzer. Now Bart plays it across. Capitals have killed off now all 4 penalties against. Back to 5-on-5. They kill off a long 5-on-3 penalty against and another minute of a 5-on-4. That shot goes off the blocker of Lee. Dolman will wind up with a slap shot, and that's a save made by Lee. 9 shots now in the period for Sioux Center, but the Capitals will break free. 2-on-2 in the zone. Schweitzer trying to play it back for Beck, but that one was missed. And then Myers he ends up falling down in front of his own net. Trying to blame Ashton Grease for it. Now DeJager will play it back in. DeJager can't get a shot free. A diving play from Coughlin, not allowing a shot to take place from Coughlin. Good pass from Grease up ahead for Schweitzer. He moves on a breakaway. Schweitzer in. He scores! Goes blocker side on Myers. And Barrett Schweitzer's got his goal to make it 3-1 with 5:43 to go in the second period. An incredible pass from Ashton Grease from below the faceoff down at his own end. Put it right on the tape of Barrett Schweitzer at the red line of the neutral zone. Across ice, and Schweitzer moved all the way in on a breakaway and makes it 3-1. On the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard, so all 3 guys on the top line now have a goal for the Caps. Carbonneau carried it in for a moment for the Caps, who now have that 2-goal lead back. 5:30 left to go here in the second period. Zabata, his pass looking for the front for Clay. The backhander, that one will be covered up by Lee as it was partially blocked and it just bounced its way to the crease. And Lee was able to make what they'll call a save. So 10 shots now for the Sioux Center Storm in this second period. Still 5:24 to go in the second. The faceoff will be to the right of Lee. It'll be Carbonneau and Bart. And it's won by Sioux Center, and a shot went through the blue paint again, right through the crease. Another time from Sioux Center. As they'll pick it back up in the attacking end from the side of the faceoff circle. That pass was blocked down. Now here's Johnny Lyons. He steps up offensively. Lyons will wait. Try to play it back over for Dodson. Intercepted by Bart. He'll play it. His pass goes behind 2 different Storm players. And then thrown in by Jake Bogan, where Anderson will play it around the boards to the far side. That puck will come free for Sioux Center. Pass to the slot, trying to poke at it. There's a backhander to the net. That is going to be covered up by Lee. And we get a whistle with 5:06 left to go here in the second period. And we get a little bit of a push here, and the linesman will separate everything. 5:06 to go in the second. Faceoff will be to the right of Lee. Lee started to get up from where he had the puck. I don't know if he knew exactly where he was at. I couldn't see if he was able to grab the puck or if it was just laying underneath him. The whistle took a little bit longer to go, so he started to get up thinking that he didn't have the puck covered. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Played all the way around the boards to the far side for Sioux Center in the attacking end. That is Van Nieuwenhuis, who played it to the corner. Anderson lost the puck before he could clear the zone. Now that pass goes back for Anderson. He's starting to lose an edge. Now Anderson trying to fight back for it again. He is checked. They'll allow that play to continue. Anderson got interfered with, and it will be Dylan Dodson. That one a good poke check from the Storm player. Now here's Dodson again. Played back to the corner, and around it goes to be played by Van Nieuwenhuis. However, it was Carter Gordon to tie the stick up of Van Nieuwenhuis. And here to the near side, Anderson will pinch in, trying to hold the zone. Dodson trying to chop at it, but it's going to be grabbed by Crawford. 2-on-1 trying to move in the zone. Anderson was able to get back, so fluttering to the net was Crawford. And it was Lee that will get a little bit of a stick and push it to the far side corner. Anderson plays it across to a wide open Dylan Dodson. Up ahead for Gordon. He'll chip and chase. Gordon to the corner. He is hit. He never had a chance to play the puck. And now Gordon will try and pick it back up with a little bit of help from support from Dylan Dodson. However, the puck comes free, and it's Aiden DeJager. He flips that one up and plays it over to the far side corner. There's another good pass that just missed for Dodson. They will call icing on the Capitals with 3:30 left to go here in the second period. Three to 1 our score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein scoreboard. However, it's 10-3 in shots this period in favor of Sioux Center. The Capitals don't have the only goal of this second period. 3:30 left to play. Here in the second. Trying to get a pass to the slot. It was broken up, played back behind the net. A couple players will tumble around. It's still loose behind the net, where it's eventually grabbed by Hunsley. And a good pass out for Beck. Up ahead for Grease. A backhander. Schweitzer plays it in onside. He'll chase it down to the corner. He'll avoid the huge check from DeJager. Backhander. They scored! Jaron Beck, his second of the game. That one came right in front for Beck, and he roofs on the backhand. His eighth goal of the year. And the Caps make it a 4-1 lead with 3:06 to go here in the second period. That top line's got all 4 goals now here for the Hawaii Capitals. 4 shots in this period for the Capitals and 2 goals. As the faceoff is controlled by the Capitals, Coughlin, he will turn, create separation. Up ahead for Grease, looking for that almost the same exact play. Now here is Hunsley that will play it over for Beck. He'll avoid the check, moving in. Beck looking for the hat trick, and a save made by Myers. And a whistle with 2:50 to go here in the second period. And we want to go back here. They gave the assist to Colin Lee on the Barrett Schweitzer goal, although it was Grease that got the pass. Maybe Colin Lee will get a secondary assist, but they have Colin Lee as the man to get the assist. Now, I think Lee would absolutely take that and give him assist to his credit, but Grease was the one that made that pass for Schweitzer on that third goal. Beck got the 4th goal of the game to make it a 4-1 score right now. A 3-goal lead for the Caps, their largest so far in this game. 2:37 to go in the second period. Dozark in the neutral zone. He'll go for a skate in his own end. Plays it around up ahead. And it's now in control. Coughlin had to play it back. And now it's going to be picked back up by Dodson. Dodson moving it in onside. Pass to the front, and a redirect there from the Capitals, and it will be a save made. And Andrew Coughlin nearly had his first goal as an Hawaii Capital. So Grease and Schweitzer get the 2 assists on the Jaron Beck goal. So Grease with 3 assists, Schweitzer with 3 assists. They both have 4 points, and Beck's got 2 goals and an assist as well. This will be chipped up at the blue line with 2:10 left to go here in the second period. It'll be controlled here by Easton Vandenberg. Behind the net, pass to the slot. No one there except for the Capitals. So now Carbonell plays it out for Dozark, and Dozark will throw it in around the boards on the far side. Up ahead on the far side of the boards. A cross-ice pass. Taken here by Tatum Vandenberg. But back to the Capitals. Dozark up ahead for Anderson. Now Carbonneau for Devin Dodson. Dodson trying to swing wide. Pass to the front, redirected in by Carbonneau. What a pass again from Devin Dodson. This one for Carbonneau to get his first of the year. And it's a 5-1 lead. Carbonneau turned the backhand to it, and Dodson threw it right on the tape of Carbonneau just to tap it in, redirected in. And it's a 5-1 advantage now for the Capitals and the American Family Insurance. Brittany shuffled by the scoreboard with 1:37 left to go here in the second period. A 4-goal lead for the Caps. Anderson fan on the first pass attempt. Now Anderson will have it back again. He's just going to carry it in the offensive end. Anderson's going to try and do it himself. After failing the first pass attempt, he tried to go all the way, basically coast to coast. Instead, he ends up losing the puck before he got a chance to get a shot away. That'll be played up. Jaron Beck will intercept the puck, and now as Asher Grease carrying it back in. Grease trying to get a backhand pass over. Luke Myers will end up taking the puck, and now we get a whistle that will be a penalty that's going to come against Sioux Center. Luke Myers made the save, and then Grease took an extra shove at the end of the play, maybe a frustration push, and Sioux Center will pick up their first penalty, and it's going to be Vanderswag that will go for 2 in a row. So with 1:09 to go, the Capitals will have an opportunity to take a 5-goal lead, and by also doing that would be to get their first power play goal of the season. Faceoff was won by Grease, but he plays it cornerly away from him and ends up being out of the zone. Johnny Lyons will knock down the puck in the neutral zone. Played back over to Beck with 55 seconds remaining here in the period. Lyons carries it in onside. His pass for Dozark. A backhander went wide. Schweitzer for Grease. Top of the face-off circle. Grease tried to throw it in front. That one was redirected on a bouncing puck from Johnny Lyons that redirected it. A nice play there from Grease. But the puck will make its way all the way down. Here is Beck with 30 seconds. He'll retrieve it back behind his own net. With 25 seconds remaining in the period, Capitals looking for their first power play goal of the season. Aiden Dozark moving in. Starting to swing wide. Now he'll create separation. A pass to the slot. Lyons will pick it up. He scores! Lyons turns around and puts it 5-0 on Myers. And a power play goal for the Capitals. Their first of the year with 16.9 to go. Lions first of the season as well. And the Caps now lead it 6-1. And they're 1 goal away from sending this to run time. 16.9 left here in the second period. And a power play goal for Johnny Lyons. Dozark will get the assist. His second assist of the season. Down to 8 seconds. Don't want to give up a late period goal here. And a good stick lift there by Carter Gordon. A race against the clock here. Down to 4 seconds. Down to 2. Gordon tried to backhand it towards the net, but that will end the period. And the Capitals will take a 6-1 lead at the end of 2 periods. 22-21 in shots in favor of the Capitals as they were outshot for the majority of this period, but it ends up being 4 goals in the second for the Capitals. Schweitzer, Beck, Carbonneau, and Lyons to make it a 6-1 lead at the end of 2 periods. 22-21 in shots in favor of the Caps as they will take that 5-goal lead into the second. We will return and have our second intermission stats upcoming here in just a moment. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
If you're in the need of some Christmas ideas for that hard-to-buy-for person on your list, we've got you covered. Beck Motor Company has a full detail special, $40 off. Light details, $20 off. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. $20 off all Nebo flashlights. Our pro shop is filled with mugs, hats, caps, blankets, vehicle storage, and more. Not sure? Gift certificates available, any amount. 605-224-5912. Beck Motor Company up here.
Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Newmiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pier Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pier Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pier.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pier.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hi, this is Andre Carbonell, assistant captain for the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here and into our second intermission report, the Oahe Capitals are up 6-1 at the end of 2 periods. Andre Carbonell had one of those 4 goals in the second period for the Cavs. Barrett Schweitzer, Jaron Beck, Andre Carbonell, and Jonathan Lyons. Johnny Lyons got the power play goal for the Caps. They got it on here as a shorthanded goal, but they definitely had a power play goal as the Caps have a 6-1 lead over the Sioux Center Storm through the end of 2 periods. Caps are out shooting the Sioux Center Storm 22-21. The Caps are up 2-1 at the end of 1 period. And then Schweitzer, Beck, Carbonell, and Lyons all got a goal. Grease got 2 assists. Schweitzer got an assist as well. Devin Dotson got an assist, and Dozark and Beck with assists. So Beck's got 2 assists, Grease with 3 assists, Schweitzer with 3 assists and a goal. So Beck, who has 2 goals and 2 assists, Schweitzer's got a goal and 3 assists, and Grease, who has a goal and 3 assists. That top line is combined for 4 points each here in this game. And Andre Carbonell, Dotson, as well as Lyons, Dozark, all have a points so far, with Carbonell and Lyons getting goals, and then it was Dozark and Devin Dotson getting assists. Capitals took advantage of the 1 penalty against them so far, or 1 penalty against Sioux Center. Vanderswag got called for a rough, and the Capitals made him pay with 16 seconds to go in the period to score their first power play goal of the season. They're 1 for 1 on the man advantage. It was 2 penalties in the second period. They were by Beck and Grease. That made it as a 5-on-3 for a minute, and end up being both killing off those penalties for the Capitals to be 4 for 4 on the Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. As the Sioux Center Storm have, the frustration has kind of settled in. They were hanging in a 2-1 game. Had the opportunity for the Capitals for the Storm to tie the Capitals up with a 5-on-3 and even try and take the lead if they can score on both those man advantages. But the Capitals killed off both of them and allowed it to stay 2-1 in the last 5 minutes and 43 seconds of the second period. The Capitals scored 4 times to take a 6-1 lead over the Sioux Center Storm. This is the first of 2 games here this weekend between the Caps and the Storm. We'll play again tomorrow morning. 11:45 is puck drop as the Capitals will take on the Storm, as we'll have coverage around 11:20 for that contest here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. No other game has started yet. The Oahe Capital girls, they're about 6 minutes away from getting started, so by the time that we get going again for the third period. They'll get underway at the Expo Center as the Capitals will take on the Rushmore Thunder. And they're just their second game of the season, looking to go to 1-1 on the year. And again, our first girls broadcast will be coming up next week Sunday, as there'll be a 2:15 puck drop as the Caps boys will play first before we get to 11 o'clock. It'll be an early morning contest for you, so you get some coffee and hockey on Sunday morning, and then get your regular Sunday afternoon snacks to watch the Capitals girls take on the Sioux Falls Flyers. We'll have that one for you on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We will return and talk more. We'll talk about the scores across the state and upcoming broadcasts, and we'll fill you in on the Pierre Governor basketball team, who has played, both the boys and girls played both games, 2 games this weekend on Friday and Saturday. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre. Happy holidays from everyone at Beck Motor Company of Pierre. In support of our local businesses this December, get 100 in Pierre Pride dollars and 4 free oil changes with any vehicle purchase. Pierre Pride dollars can be used anywhere. New inventory arriving daily, and we are ready to take your orders. Our pre-owned inventory is strong and always changing. See us online at beck-motors.com or call us 605-224-5912. Have a safe and happy December.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Ashton Grease, captain of the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on 104.5 Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Hawaii Capitals and the Sioux Center Storm. 6-1 our score at the end of 2 periods. Caps scoring 4 second period goals to take a 6-1 lead through 2 periods, as it was Barrett Schweitzer, Jaron Beck, Andre Carbonneau, and Johnny Lyons all scoring in that second period. The Pierre Governors through 2 games so far. The Pierre girls, who are out in Rapid City this past yesterday and today, they won both games. They beat Rapid City Stevens 58-46 last night, and they came away with a win today against Rapid City Central 62-35. So they are 2-0 to start the season. Also elsewhere for the Pierre boys that were at home this weekend, they got wins, beating Rapid City Stevens 59-41 last night, that you heard on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. And they got a 71-44 win over Rapid City Central today, so they start out 2-0 as well. And both teams will be looking for 3-0, maybe 4-0 records, as they'll be taking on Sturgis and Spearfish next weekend. Next Friday on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, we will have the girls game, girls home opener with the Pierre Governors taking on the Sturgis Scoopers. We'll be on the air at 6:30 with tip-off at 7 o'clock here over on KCCR. Then it will be the Capitals on Saturday and Sunday, as the Hawaii Capitals will take on Sioux Falls 2 on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. And then on Sunday, and again, it will be the boys' game on Sunday as well. They'll take on Sioux Falls 1, and that'll be a game early on 10:15 in the morning. We'll have that game. And then we'll have the girls' game then Sunday afternoon, as they will be taking on Sioux Falls. That's a 2:15 start time. They are just about to get underway in the Expo Center in Fort Pierre. The Hawaii Capitals hosting the Rushmore Thunder. The only other game that has been played today across varsity hockey has been the Aberdeen Cougars beating the Brookings Rangers in girls varsity with a 5-2 final. Aberdeen now at 5-0, and Brookings at 5-1. That's the only other game in varsity hockey. It's been all the Hawaii Capitals playing 2 of the 3 games in varsity hockey today between the boys and girls. But they do have a 6-1 lead to the boys right now over the Sioux Center Storm after 2 periods. So when we return, it is the 3rd period. The Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Center Storm here from Sioux Center. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Confidence, professional care, experience, and diverse care for all ages are what you should be looking for in dental care. And that's exactly what you'll receive from Dr. Marie Thompson, Dr. Joan Newmiker, and Dr. Monty Bechtold at Pierre Dental Clinic. You can expect a friendly, caring staff who are concerned about your dental health and offer complete confidence with routine checkups, early morning appointments, emergency treatment, and the latest in dental technology. Local dental treatment, all at Pierre Dental Clinic. Call 224-5355 or stop by their office at 640 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Your home and business are important to you, and you need quality furnace and air conditioning products and service. With a combined 50-plus years of experience, AirTech Heating and Cooling provides you with just that service. Call 945-0160 for sales, service, and installation of furnaces, air conditioning, and heat pumps. AirTech Heating and Cooling features the American Standard products. Sales, installation, and service. You want the best, and that's what you'll find at AirTech Heating and Cooling in Pierre.
The Governor's Inn wants to remind you of the meeting space they have available. It's good for business meetings, birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, family reunions, vendor fairs, and holiday parties. Amenities at the Governor's Inn include a continental breakfast, a pool, a hot tub, Wi-Fi, and newly remodeled rooms. Call direct to book your reservation today at 605-224-4200 or stop in to 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. That's 605-224-4200 or 700 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre.
Saturday and Sunday, it's a weekend series of hockey as the Hawaii Capitals are on the road to Sioux Center to face the Storm. This is Sports Director John Winkler. Join me as the Capitals make the first trip to Iowa since the 2018-19 season as they face Sioux Center both Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Puck drop is at 4:30 Saturday night and then at 11:30 on Sunday morning. The Hawaii Capitals and Sioux Center Storm. Hockey Saturday and Sunday on your home for the Capitals. Capital City Rock, and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, this is Steve Steele, the head coach for the Oahe Capitals, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on 104.5 Capital City Rock and CapitalCityRock.com.
Back here at the Sioux Center Vernon as the Hawaii Capitals lead at 6-1 over the Sioux Center Storm. As it is Jaron Beck with 2 goals, and then Ashton Grease, Barrett Schweitzer, Andre Carbonneau, and Johnny Lyons all with the goal. As the Caps are 1 for 1 in the power play so far here this evening with a 6-1 lead. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt. As the Capitals start this 3rd period, it is going to be a even strength, 5-on-5 to start this 3rd period. And again, tomorrow morning at 11:20, we'll be on the air as the Capitals will take on Sioux Center for their 2nd and final meeting of the 2022-23 season. So we'll have played 6 games this year, and have already played Brookings twice, Brandon Valley twice, and Sioux Center twice. So you're not running out of teams yet, but it is very odd to get all these games taken care of with 3 different teams in the first 6 games of the year before they get to the Christmas break. Sioux Falls 2 and Sioux Falls 1 will get that Sioux Falls trip out of the way before we get to the Christmas break. But Sioux Falls 2 and Sioux Falls 1 will come to the Expo Center later on in the year. Sioux Center will go from right to left. The Hawaii Capitals from left to right. 22-21 in shots in favor of the Capitals. They were outshot in that period, 12-10, but they still have a 6-1 advantage, scoring 4 times on 10 shots against Luke Myers. We expect Christian Richards to be in net for the Sioux Center Storm tomorrow, although he did play yesterday, so somebody will get 2 games this weekend, whether it be back-to-back games for Myers or a chance for Richards to also see the Hawaii Capitals. We saw that the last couple of years with Kieran Duffy and Carter Scholes. The Capitals would hardly, the only time they ever played a goalie against the same team twice was when Kieran Duffy was out with mono. Here's an opportunity for the Capitals right away. Schweitzer, his pass comes all the way in front and misses Grease. It was going to be a wide open opportunity to try and get the Capitals a 6-goal lead and to get that run time started in this third period. However, the Capitals have it back behind their own net. And a pass up from Hunsley to Beck. And an easy exit out of the zone for the Capitals. Schweitzer overskates the puck. He'll pick it back up. That was at the blue line, right on top of the blue line, so it was not offside. With 16:20 to go here in the third period. Grease carries it back in onside for the Capitals. He gets around one defender, and now Grease going to play it back for Beck, although the Storm had that red. Back for Coughlin. Good move around one defender, then he is tripped up. And we'll get a whistle and a penalty upcoming against Sioux Center and a tripping call. And the Capitals will go back to work in the power play where they're 1 for 1 so far tonight. And that trip will be against Ryder Wanya. 16:04 to go here in the third period. And it will be the second power play now here for the Capitals. Face-off was won by the Caps. Anderson was coming on late for the Capitals, but he's able to get a pass across. That one was just off of Dylan Dotson. They got the second power play unit out here for the Capitals. Carbonneau, he is taken down. Another penalty coming up against Sioux Center as Lee will start to make his way to the bench. He goes 6-on-4. Here's Dotson with a shot that's up into the netting after it went off of a stick. And a hold is called against Sioux Center. And the Capitals will have a minute 37 of a 5-on-3 power play, trying to take a 6-goal lead. And that penalty will go against, let's try to find the number here real quick. It's going to be against Lusink. So with 15:41 to go, a 5-on-3 for a minute 35. The Capitals have the face-off again. Anderson throws it up off the top of the glove. Stays in play, though. Myers couldn't glove that one cleanly. He did get enough of it to get the save. Now it is picked back up here by the Capitals. Here is Coughlin. He'll circle around, back out to the point. Walks it in. The blocker saved by Myers. Anderson back at the points. His pass goes across for Carbonneau. Touches along over for Dodson on the right wing. Back across over again. A battle in front of the nets. That one, a shot was missed, and it will come out of the zone. With still a minute left to go. 5-on-3 here for the Capitals, leading 6-1 with 15 minutes to play in the third period. Carbonneau will carry it into the offensive zone. On his off wing. Good stick there by the Storm, but it's still picked back up by the Capitals. As is Devin Dotson. A pass trying to go through for Dylan Dotson. Now Dylan again with it. Trying to get it back over for Devin. Anderson comes walking in after that pass was deflected, and it will be cleared all the way down. And it will be around to be played back by Carbonneau. And here is Andre Carbonneau up ahead for Dozark. Dozark with a shot just wide. Anderson, as Grease steps on. Anderson trying to play it along. He got checked. And it will be played back. Here is Lee. That will come out of his crease to pick it back up. 9 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Could be the last call of this power play in general for the Capitals. Grease moves it in with 2 seconds to go. Grease all the way in. He scores! All the way from coast to coast. Ashton Grease makes it 7-1. And now the decision is, did he score with it still being 5-on-3 or was it 5-on-4? But a 7-1 lead. A power play goal for the Capitals. With 14:03 left to go in the third period, they have a 7-1 advantage. And will they bring the second man out or not? I don't think they are, so it's a 5-on-3 power play goal. So it's still 5-on-4. Grease got it as time expired. So now it's 5-on-4, but now an opportunity shorthanded. Moving in, Dolman, a shot, and a save is made by Lee. He was in all alone, was Dolman. And the Capitals now trying to get the puck back to their possession here. 7 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Capitals will go 2 for 3 of the power play. As is Carter Gordon off of his stick. He'll chase it down, trying to get a pass to the front of the net. It's back to 5-on-5. That pass up, and that misses everybody, and it will be an icing. And we get a whistle with 13:30 and counting to go here in the third period. So the Caps have got the running clock moving, and they're on their way to a 4-1 start to the season, with an opportunity to go to 5-1 if they can beat Sioux Center again tomorrow. 11:45 is puck drop, 11:20 on the air tomorrow morning on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. As this could be played here, Luke Miller out there for the Oahe Capitals. John Lyons, pass goes up for Riley Pfeiffer. It is Miller, Pfeiffer, and Carter Gordon. Dolman moving in, good back check by Pfeiffer. The puck is still back there, flipped up in the air, and trying to bat it down was one of the Sioux Center players. That was by Crawford. And that one will be dumped in and on net, and it will be Myers that will cover for a whistle. And again, that clock continues to roll as the Capitals will continue to put some fresh legs out there. Cameron Lee and Andrew Coughlin now defensive partners. Keegan Kitts along with Dylan Dodson and Asher Vandenboss out there as well. It'll be taken by Vandenboss. That's Dylan Dodson. That pass, that one comes front for Kitts. His shot was a save made by Myers. It is Coughlin the race after it. Coughlin, that pass goes behind of Lee, and then Kitts fanned on his pass attempt. And now it's Sioux Center back from the blue line. An easy glove save made for Lee. And a whistle that does not stop the clock with a 6-goal lead. That clock continues to run with 11:38 to go here in the third period. Change here for Sioux Center. Ethan Clay will take the face-off, and Dylan Dodson will win the face-off for the Caps. Around the boards, it is Vandenboss that couldn't get it out of the zone. Lee played it back behind the net. Around it comes for now Pfeiffer. To be for Kitts. Pushed back in by Vandenboss. Played back behind the net by Sioux Center. Taken by Dylan Dodson. He tried to get that pass in front. And now Kitts played back out to the point for Coughlin. Pass goes across. Lee's pass attempt was blocked up. Got a second opportunity at it, and his shot was broken up. And then Cameron Lee got another stick in front. And the puck will come back over, and Cameron Lee will pick it back up with 10:40 to go. Fans on a pass attempt, and then we'll throw it around the boards to the near side. It'll be played off by Andrew Coughlin. Dylan Dodson carried it in on offside, but he let go of the puck. So the Capitals could tag back up, and we'll get their top line back out there for maybe 1 or 2 more shifts here tonight. Schweitzer on an interception. Pass goes over for Beck. He shot it wide looking for the hat trick. He's got 1 hat trick already this season. Now it's Grease again. His pass looking to the front. It was off of a skate from the Sioux Center Storm and went off the side of the net. Out to the blue line. It will eventually come out of the zone. And Lyons throws it across ice for Schweitzer. He brought it in, but that pass intercepted. Good stick from Beck. And it's played back down here for Dolman. He nearly had his pocket picked. The Jagger will take it again. He did have his pocket picked by Grease. And then we'll get a penalty upcoming here by the Sioux Center Storm as Lee will make his way back out off the ice. And then we get interference as called. And it will be Jake Bogan that will get called for the penalty. With 9:30 left to go, Bogan will get called for the interference. Came with 9:26. That clock is already going. So now the Capitals on their fourth power play with a 7-1 lead and 9:15 and counting to go here in the third period. By the time the faceoff was dropped, 15 seconds came off the clock, and Barrett Schweitzer right off the faceoff shot it just high on Myers. And now Anderson, he'll play it back up for Grease. Grease trying to go back his way over for Beck. Beck carries it in onside as he'll swing wide. Beck again around the net, in front, looking for Lyons on a redirect, and he put it wide. Schweitzer will get it again here for the Capitals, trying to reset the power play. Schweitzer moves in. Save is made. I don't know if he even got through. Might have been blocked up. Schweitzer another time. Leaves it back over for Grease. And behind the net, Grease comes in front for Lyons, trying to stuff it in. Dozark plays it back over for Grease. He takes a check. That one came a weird ricochet off the boards. Dozark with a backhander. Nearly went 5-full. The puck is still loose, and Myers will eventually cover for a whistle. With 8:15 left to go here in the third period and 48 seconds left on the man advantage. Carbonell will take the face-off here for the Caps to the left of Myers. And the face-off will be controlled here by Dylan Dodson. That'll be nearly out of the zone, held in by Carbonell. That's a good job by Carbonell the first time to hold it in, but not the second time. It will be cleared down by Sioux Center. 18 seconds left to go on the power play here for the Capitals. And a 6-goal lead. A goal is not necessary for the Capitals. They like to score. Devin Dodson moves in. His shot is saved by Myers. A clearing attempt, bouncing puck. That rolls up the stick of Carbonell, but he's able to hold it in, but kicked out of the zone by Sioux Center. And the penalty does expire, so we're back to 5-on-5. As it's going to be another opportunity for Dylan Dodson moving in, looking for an opportunity to get a shot away. It's still controlled here by the Capitals. That pass comes in front, but it will end up being all the way through the slot. And now we get a whistle, and here we get a couple of players, and I think it's going to be Dolman. Excuse me, it was Wanya that tried to. Well, they're going to take both of them. So it will be a penalty from Vanderswag. That's just his second penalty, but he is leaving the ice. De Jager is going to go to the penalty box. I don't know what the first penalty was. So, but Dodson's in the penalty box right now. I think we're going to stay 5-on-5. Dylan Dodson is in the penalty box. Didn't see the calls from anybody, but De Jager's in the box. Vanderswag is out of the game. I don't know exactly what the clock is still running, which is probably okay at the point where, again, Vanderswag. I don't know what Dylan Dodson did. I didn't see what the call was, but Dodson got a hit, and then it was Vanderswag that took exception to it, and then it was Wanya that tried to get Vanderswag to stop. And now we're getting a coach walking across the ice. And we'll see now here. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the calls were, but De Jager's in the penalty box. These penalties are close to expiring with 5:27 to go. They finally stopped the clock. The face-off will be dropped at center ice. And it's 5-on-5. Those penalties will expire rather shortly, but they were matching minors, whatever they were. And it will be played up, chipped at by Miller, held in by Sioux Center. This is Vandenberg. Tatum Vandenberg, that bouncing puck will end up being near to Colin Lee. And Carter Gordon will take the puck. He's trying to get a breakaway moving. The puck didn't come with him. Johnny Lyons now will take it. It'll be Carter Gordon moving in. Gordon, push to the boards. Johnny Lyons at the blue line, holding it in. Pass goes across. Here's Aiden Beam. That one came from Pfeiffer, and Beam will flip it around the boards. The penalty is expired off the board. Dodson and DeJager both want to come out. Here's Gordon up high, and a save is made by Myers, and it goes into the netting. Dylan Dodson and Aiden DeJager both started to come out of the penalty box, but it was 5-on-5, so they couldn't come out until the puck stopped. So the official penalties for both those guys were Dylan Dodson getting called. Well, they don't even have it up there, but Dodson being called for a rough. A high stick that was played by the Capitals, but touched first by Sioux Center, so play continues. 3:50 left to go here in the third period. And a quick moving third period with that run time, with the Capitals leading 7-1. They scored it early on. There's a save by Lee and a whistle, so there is no rebound. It came just a couple minutes in to the third period. Not even 3 minutes into the third period when the Caps got that 6-goal lead. 3:25 left here in the third period. Again, these two teams will do it tomorrow morning again at 11:45 for puck drop. It'll be played up the boards. That one to be Coughlin. That pass, that one was deflected. And now up ahead it goes again for the Capitals to play. This will be a crossover. And then there's a huge hit on Keegan Kitts. Another penalty will be upcoming here to Sioux Center. An elbow was called with 2:45 left to go. And it will be Lusink that will go to the penalty box for the second time. .225 left. Another power play for the Capitals. Not a whole lot of time left to go in this game. Carter Gordon will take the face-off. Won by the Capitals. Back for Lions. The blue line here in the near side corner in the boards. At the blue line. It's going to be now taken by Beam. Throws it back for Lions. Tried to flip one in the back end. Back over for Pfeiffer. Gordon comes to help support. Gordon on the back end looking for Miller in front. He's knocked down. Loose for Pfeiffer. That shot at the rebound went to just wide. It's still held in by the Capitals, though. Miller with the good battle in front of the net. With a couple different players, but it'll be back around the boards in the far side corner. Beam. Now with 1:30 left to go here in the third period. This will be played around Johnny Lyons. Back another time. Over Beam. His shot, and that one missed. I don't know if Myers saw it or not. That puck nearly came in front, but it's back to Beam again. Now there's a pass for Pfeiffer and a one-timer. Didn't get all of it, and Myers will make the save. And we get a whistle with 1:08 to go. 30 seconds to go on the power play. And we're just about done with this contest. We'll have a quick post-game show. We'll get you a score update from the Expo Center before we get off the air in the post-game show as well. And don't forget, tomorrow morning at 11:20, we start coverage here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Lions winds up with a shot and hits the outside the goalpost. Lions another opportunity. That will go into the netting. Another puck out of play with 40 seconds left. We'll have to wait for the puck to be dropped before Lusink comes out of the penalty box. 30 seconds left here in the game. Pfeiffer over for Beam. Throws it down for Miller. That one just rolls off of his stick. 20 seconds left. Played up here is Cameron Lee trying to get a shot away. That one was blocked up, and now with 14 seconds, we get a whistle again. And are we going to get another penalty? We are going to get another penalty, but that's going to take us to the end of the game. So Lusink will get called for another one with 8 seconds left. And that's pretty much going to do it. That's 3 penalties for loosing, so he's done, but with 8 seconds, doesn't matter if he goes in the penalty box or not. So they can pretty much just let this clock run out. Otherwise, other than just settling what the call is, they can just roll the clock and this game will come to an end without having to drop the puck again. So they're delaying the inevitable of this game just coming to an end. Because, again, even if it's a 5-goal game, they still have to drop the puck, but it's a running clock. So it is a long discussion to hold the dinner reservation for a little bit longer. Maybe their dinner reservation is at 7 o'clock, and at 6:24, they're not ready to leave the ice quite yet. But they're talking about what the call is. The Caps got a goal from Ashton Grease in the power play. It's a 5-on-3 goal. Their second power play goal of the game. They went 2 for 5 on the power play, and I guess technically they go 2 for 6. But it is the Caps that will get the win, 7-1 over the Sioux Center Storm. You know, I think the only thing that is keeping this discussion right now is just what the penalty is going to be, because if it's deemed to be more than just a 2-minute minor, that affects loosing for the next game. But it's been a long conversation that, again, if they call head contact, but just a long discussion here. An elbow is going to be called on loosing with 8 seconds left to go. And they could just run the clock and not even drop the puck. And now they're going to get an explanation to Coach Katilnik and Coach Brian Hermanson. And Colin Lee is skating on he's looking like a figure skater out there right now. Waiting for this game to come to an end. He's going to stop 24 or 25 shots tonight. And he only had to stop just 4 in the third period. The Capitals outshoot Sioux Center 35-25. And so here with 8 seconds to go, they can eventually start the clock again. The faceoff was one, goes over for Myers. We get a whistle, and that will take us to the end of the game. So a 7-1 win for the Hawaii Capitals over the Sioux Center Storm here tonight. They will do it again tomorrow at 11:45. We'll return with the post-game show after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre. If you're in the need of some Christmas ideas for that hard-to-buy-for person on your list, we've got you covered. Beck Motor Company has a full detail special, $40 off. Light details, $20 off. Buy 3 tires, get 1 free. $20 off all Nebo flashlights. Our pro shop is filled with mugs, hats, caps, blankets, vehicle storage, and more. Not sure? Gift certificates available, any amount. 605-224-5912. Beck Motor Company up here.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Hi, this is Jonathan Lyons, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here to the Sioux Center, Vernon, as it is a 7-1 win for the Oahe Capitals here this evening. They scored the last 5 goals of the game, 4 in that second period, and a 5-on-3 power play goal in the third. Ashton Grease got the goal to get it a 7-1 score, as the Caps got 2 goals from Grease, 2 goals from Beck, and a goal from Schweitzer, Carbonneau, and Lyons to pick up that 7-1 win. Schweitzer had 3 assists. Beck had 2 assists. Grease had 3 assists. So 2 goals and 3 assists for Grease, a 5-point night for him. As the Caps finish a 7-1 win, they go 2 for 5, technically 2 for 6 in the power play, but end up going mostly 2 for 5 on the power play. They were able to kill off all 4 penalties against as the Sioux Center Storm went 0 for 4 on their power plays. Capitals outshot Sioux Center 35-25 in the win, and especially in the third period, outshot them 13-4 in that third period after being outshot in 12-10 in the second period. Colin Lee made 24 saves on 25 shot attempts. Luke Myers ended up with 28 saves on 35 shots for the Sioux Center Storm. These two teams are right back at it again tomorrow morning, 11:45 Central Time. We'll have coverage starting at 11:20 here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Before we do get off the air, a quick score update from the Expo Center. It is a 1-0 lead for the Rushmore Thunder. Paige Zigama has got the goal for the Rushmore Thunder, as it is a 1-0 advantage in that first period, 6-5 in shots in favor of Rushmore, as that game just got started at 6 o'clock, just a little after 6 o'clock at the Expo Center in the second game of the year for the Oahe Capitals. Again, we'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 11:20 with the puck drop at 11:45 on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, as the Oahe Capitals will take on the Sioux Center Storm for the second time in as many days. I want to say thanks to Jen Hannebag of the station. Also thanks to Rick Miller, who ran the camera for us here this evening. Again, thanks to Jen Hannebag of the station. Capitals win it 7-1 here over the Sioux Center Storm. John Wickler here signing off, saying so long from the Sioux Center Vernon.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. The Oahe Capitals are brought to you by Wagner Auto, Hermanson Endodontics, Leisure Palace Pool and Spas, Zander Auto Parts, The Clubhouse Inn & Suites, Beck Motor Company, Brittany Scheffelbein American Family Insurance, AirTech Heating and Cooling, Weatherall, Pierre Dental Clinic, The Governor's Inn, and Ferding Electric. Join us all season for Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.